Methodist Church, and I'm sitting here with Max Newberger. Hey Max, how you doing?
Good.
So Max, tell us about like how did you know Libby? Tell us about that, if you would.
School, friendship, pretty young age, best friends.
Yeah, you guys were best friends, right? And she was talking with you on the night of the 13th, wasn't she? Yeah.
She was.
What was she? Was she wanting you guys to come?
Hang out at the bridge that day, hike. But I had other plans
Yeah. So
with my dad.
you weren't able. Yeah. There was like a big farm sale, so that was something that was unusual, and so you ended up going with
My dad.
with your dad, and then I know it was really hard for you. I know you went through a lot of hard times, and you've come through this, and you've had a lot of love and support from people. So now here we are. We're at the Delphi United Methodist Church. We've got an arrest with this guy. What were all your friends thinking? Were they kind of thinking that this was?
Well, everybody I've talked to thought this was just out of the blue, weird. I mean, but it does make sense more that I actually read into it, look at it.
Well, so what were you guys thinking? Like after the girls were murdered, what were your thoughts like about who did this? What was kind of the consensus among your friends?
Really, I don't think there was fingers pointed at that time.
Or even a thought about why? Did anybody?
Nobody could know why, could figure out why.
Did you think this was like at the time random, or do you think?
Oh, it was very random, yeah.
And so you didn't think it was like targeted or anything, or there was anything going on, so there were some people that you knew were that Libby was talking to. Did Libby tell you about some of these guys, or a guy?
Only a specific 19-year-old, not anybody specific.
Yeah,
Nothing specific.
And that was on Snapchat, right?
It was.
And so I remember back in 2017, and I went on a YouTube channel. I was talking about it. That's when we met for the documentary, right, with Mike Grasso and Robin Uni and
Lifetime.
Yeah, Lifetime.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was completed, but there was some legalities so it's still sitting there, and it still may surface at some point in time. But when you got home, I said, "Hey Max, tell me when what was the date that Libby first told you about this person?" And you were able to pull it up.
I was able to pull it up, but I don't.
I remember December
remember.
26, 2016.
Yeah.
And she had said, "Hey Max, this guy wants to meet me. Should I meet him?" And then you told her
No.
because you're like, "How do you know who this is?" Right? And and so this is looking like it's ending up being indeed some kind of a cat. You think that maybe the CSAM?
It could.
Yeah, because he's posing as someone. He posed as Anthony Shots talking to Libby, but then this guy comes along, and we're finding too. So, are your thoughts that all be interconnected?
In a way, and again, I don't really know.
No. It's hard to tell. I mean, we are finding.
That's why I asked you last night.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So we're finding out. We've got to. I'm going to turn this camera. There's a lot of. So we're going to get ready to go and get a seat here shortly. They're not letting people come in until what? I think 9:15. But we're going to keep praying. I think this might be like the first step in, this whole process. But I think it's a as Doug Carter told me, it's sure a step in the right direction. So that tells me that there's probably a lot more to come. And as talking, he's in the White County Jail and not willing to cooperate. But we'll get him, and just keep saying prayers. Everybody keep praying, and justice for Libby and Abby. We've hung in here so far, and we're going all the way. So thanks everybody for watching.